Hey guys, we are from our view. I'm Lori, and Dana and Teresa are joining me, and we are going to talk today about becoming a product of the product. But before we do that, we want you guys to subscribe just by clicking that little red button below, and then a little bell is going to pop up. Click that bell and it's going to turn on notifications. So if you like what we're doing, you want to be notified, or if you don't, you really just want to watch the show.
You will.
Then you'll get notified when the stuff that you don't like actually comes out. We're talking about being a product of the product. And when we first started using Young Living, I don't know, many years ago, we kind of got a little bit overwhelmed because of the amount of product that we have. And I just had to simplify it and start thinking very clearly about what went in us, on us, and around us. So what goes in my body, what goes on my body, what's around my body. And then we would take sometimes just a drawer at a time, and take the products in that drawer under my kitchen cabinet and start working on switching those out. Sometimes we would go whole room by room and take the laundry room. But we really just knew, because we were so concerned about toxins being in our home and being in us, on us, and around us, that we had to become more of a product of the product.
Absolutely. There are things that you can do easily, because very few people are going to go in and just clean out everything in their house and replace it. So we want to show you the option of how you can do it and save money, because all of us like to save money. And Young Living has a rewards program, and it really is a rewards program. So what we want to explain to you is that you take either room by room, or if it's just your laundry stuff, or if it's just your children's cleaning stuff, you take something every month and switch it out. And when you put it on Essential Rewards, which is the rewards program, then you're going to save money and you're going to get free products.
Are there some things, Dana, that you think would be the best place to start? Like, what were some of the first things that you switched out?
I just went in and I cleaned out house. I cleaned house. As Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. And I did not know about all of the toxins in carpet cleaners. I did not know about all of the toxins in all of the cleaners in my house. And then I had a very big life-changing moment with my son, who was diagnosed with some very serious illness. And all of a sudden I learned that so many things that are bringing toxic loads on our body can just be eliminated with like one thing. I literally learned about Thieves household cleaner. That was when I became a quote product of the product. I decided that I literally asked all my friends, who wants my chemicals? And one of them raised her hand.
I remember that.
And she wanted all of them.
She loves her
I didn't
friends.
know that I should just throw them away. I just knew that I could not have them anymore. So I literally just switched everything in all cleaning aspects in my home to Thieves household cleaner. And that's how I became like the poster child for Thieves household cleaner. Yeah. To this day, guys, if you do nothing else, you've got to get rid of all of your toxic cleaners. If you would not drink it, and if you would not use it as a suppository for your child or you don't need it in your house. They're not actually cleaning your house. They're actually just bringing a toxic load on your body. So then you become a product of the product, because I won't live without Thieves household cleaner. I also didn't know how to use it, because I used it like I used everything else. It's highly concentrated, but I just did not want that nasty stuff. So I started cleaning everything, and I overused it, but a little goes a long way. But I have it in every room. I have since my son, he's 14 years old now. When he was 2 years old, that's when I changed everything out, and I've only had Thieves in there since.
Yeah,
and when I turned 40, I developed asthma. And my asthma doctor literally told me, we know exactly what caused your asthma. No, women that over 40 that develop asthma, it's always because of cleaning materials. She said, you can no longer use, and she started naming all of these cleaners spray cleaners and different things that I use. You can't use this one anymore. You can never use this one. And one of the big things she told me is you will never again use scented candles. She said, these are tearing up your bronchial tubes. So she said, you're going to have to find another way. Well, I just thought she meant quit cleaning house, and it didn't sound bad to me.
I'm going to tell y'all another thing. She said that, and whenever I have another son, I have 9 kids, so there's just story after story. But one child was born with something called hypospadias. It's literally a deformity of the male genitals, or females. So he had to have surgery when he was 9 months old. And I asked the surgeon, I said, what causes this? Where did this come from? And there was nothing natural being talked about. I just said, what is the cause? And he said, it was either a fruit or vegetable that you ate that had a pesticide on it, or a hair product that you used. Now, I still use those hair products because we got to die of something. But I clean my veggies with these Veggie Wash, right? Because I all of a sudden realized literally the pesticide that was on the fruit or veggie that I had when I was pregnant with him was able to get in utero. That's a big deal. So if we can just reduce the toxic load, then that's how we become a product of our product. That's why we have what's called essential rewards.
Yeah, and people they think that it just because it's going on their skin is not that big of a deal, but our skin actually is permeable. And so everything that goes on your skin a little bit goes into your bloodstream. And I've heard that if you eat it, it's less toxic to you than if you put it on your skin, because it's just going into your digestive system. When you put it on your skin, it's going into your bloodstream.
Most people know that you can get a patch, a nicotine patch.
Yes.
You can get patches for motion sickness.
So,
it's because it gets into your bloodstream.
So what's going on your skin is absolutely crucial, especially if you think about like cleaning products, right? So when your body is in warm water in a tub or a shower, and you've just cleaned it with all that toxic stuff, your pores are so opened, so you are absorbing into your bloodstream so much faster the residual left over of those toxic cleaners. So putting your little baby's bottoms on there, don't do that. Let's know better, do better, right? So the Thieves household cleaner will last you quite some time. But this is the thing. It's just becoming a product of the product. Slowly switching out one thing at a time if you have to. And that essential rewards is the best way to do it.
What's really fun is part of it is free. Because you spend money on essential rewards, on your rewards program. You order Thieves household cleaner. You order a couple of oils. Well, Young Living saves you points. And then you decide you want to try the Young Living facial stuff or the makeup or something fun. And then you can go in and use those points and get that stuff free. So,
yeah, but you don't have to go in and get everything at once. But just remember, instead of going to Target and instead of adding toothpaste to your Walmart list, or instead of adding cleaner or baby wipes, you're just going to switch those things to Young Living. Ditch and switch. You're going to ditch the old way. You're going to find the new way. And then Young Living, like she said, is going to give you free product for doing that.
Yeah. And the cool thing about Essential Rewards, this is unlike any AutoShip.
I want a wine AutoShip.
Yeah.
And a Young Living AutoShip.
So you can change your product every single month. So you get something new every single month. You can change your shipping date. So if that works better for your pay schedule, say you have it shipped at the beginning of May and then you have it shipped at the end of June.
Right.
That will give you more time between those orders. So it's very flexible. If you have your standard shipping date on the 15th, but you really want that order early, you want it on the 1st, then you go in and you process today. And that is really fantastic. Now, we have a minimum order and it's 50 PV. So I'm going to talk about PV Assistant, or one of you guys can, so that you don't lose the benefit of those points you've been gaining.
For a long time, I would see at the end of the month different people in our organization that had not maintained their 50 PV, because it has to be 50 PV to get your rewards. So it would be a problem every month, but Young Living fixed that, because now we have what's called PV Assistant. And on your virtual office where you place your order, there's a little thing that you click that you want to join PV Assistant. And all you do is go in and you type in or click in how much you want to spend, the minimum that you want to spend every month. And if something is out of stock, or if you forgot to add something, then you get to put in certain products that you're willing to take.
You really don't want to lose those rewards.
No.
That is free money.
That's right.
I mean, that really
sometimes I get Christmas gifts. We have a lot of family. And so a lot of times the Christmas gifts come from the free points that we have.
Yeah. And if you are on Essential Rewards, you get free products sent to you in your order for ordering. So every level of Essential Rewards that you go up, you get more products in. So every single month you get free product if you're hitting the 100 PV.
So basically when it says Essential Rewards, I try to stress that it is a rewards program.
It is.
There's no commitment. You can cancel it. If you ever decide to cancel it though, and you just, Young Living has let you down, you hate all of our products, just be sure that you go in and you cash in your free points before you cancel it. So there's no commitment, which kind of makes people feel good that they don't have to stick with something if they don't want to. We don't feel trapped.
Yeah.
And that is Essential Rewards and product changing and all of the things from our view.
If you're not sure where to get started getting rid of all the toxins in your home, Young Living has developed this page, and it's called 1 Year to Plant-Based Home. And if you will email us, we will send you a copy of this page, and it will help you every month know something different to order, so your Essential Rewards can change each month, and by the end of the year you will have your house cleaned up pretty well.